So this was a Borderlands project, and we were very excited about the whole concept of how we could reimagine Middlesbrough. We worked with our 3 groups in Redcar, Saltburn and Middlesbrough to look at how we could reimagine it.
We were doing what Middlesbrough might look like in the next 40 odd years. And from there we just got inspired and just built our own buildings and what we'd like our ideal house to look like. We just had fun.
We accessed past plans for Middlesbrough and also the whole of reimagining a Middlehaven to look at what we liked and what we felt we could explore together and what we could improve on. We wanted more greenery, we wanted more plants, we wanted more colour, animals, imaginative buildings that reflected a wider world, because we felt that Middlesbrough has become very quiet.
I decided to be inspired by the greens and dark oranges, what we sometimes see trees in autumn.
So one of the first projects we did was around market towns, and we looked at market stalls and said, right, okay, if we all had market stalls rather than shops, what market stalls would we have? And it was quite interesting that lots of people wanted to make fruit stalls, fish stalls, getting everything out. We also looked at how the river at the moment just kind of goes past Middlesbrough. And we were looking at whether, if you reimagined it, would in the Middlehaven plan, the river actually came into the town and became rivers that people could travel on, people could have islands where things happened on them, and they'd have bridges that could connect things. Because so many people in our groups have mobility issues, the twins had come up with this idea of having floating bubbles that people could get into and float to wherever they wanted to.
Wouldn't it be exciting to have people enter this big bubble and float around Middlesbrough?
We had to spend an awful lot of time finding things that everybody could do. So the whole thing with collaging paper and printing our own paper became really, really important as a way of engaging with everybody. So everybody had a chance, and then looking at how we could build things from what we had. So they were bringing in cardboard tubes, cardboard packaging, all of it with different textures and shapes, so that it would help them build their city. The big thing for me was people coming in and going, this could be a little house and this could be a bridge and we could make these, having an influence.
It makes me see Middlesbrough in a different light. It makes me imagine what it could be like.
Lots of our groups have lots of disability in it, and lots of different sorts of disabilities. So somebody might be anxious, there's autism, there's physical disabilities, but there's an amazing amount of support because people have disability in the group and they recognise it and they recognise somebody needs support.
Community is a good thing because you get to know different people and learn how to help. It's nice to be able to help people more disadvantaged than me. There's power in helping different people.
The exhibition blew them away. I can wholeheartedly that the night of the opening, I think they were just stunned at what they'd created together.
Now, I felt overjoyed what Middlesbrough would give me space to put my artwork in, and it was a tremendous feeling to see other people's artwork also be there.
We're getting more feedback from people saying, how amazing is that? So they've got relatives that are able to go out and see what they've done. And it's that whole thing of people feeling capable of doing something that people have said they're not capable of that. I am so proud of what they created together.
I felt really blown away by what I'd brought to the Reimagined Middlesbrough. I couldn't believe that I had been part of the whole exhibition. It makes me feel proud and honoured to have been involved in such a big project.